So I got these Volvo 240 beauty rings, 1982. Pretty rusted. So I'm going to be using this evaporust, and I've already done one, but I'm going to work on this one. And here's how you do it. You put these paper towels drenched in evaporust on the edges where the rust is. Just cover it entirely. So we're going to do that all the way around. And this is for, you know, large areas. We can't just totally submerge it. Probably could do that with these, but I was having a hard time finding something big enough to fit the whole ring in there without having like 5 gallons of evaporust. So just make sure this is good and drenched. Put a little bit more on there. Make sure it's totally wet. All right, so now we're totally covered. Now I'm going to cover this and probably let it sit. Pretty good rust, so I'm going to let it sit overnight. And we'll come take this off in the morning, show you what it looks like. Okay, we're back after having sat overnight. Let's take a look. Pretty good, not perfect. This was pretty rusted, especially on this side. So it got a fair amount off, and I think once I rinse this, I might have to take a little something else to that. But it worked okay. Did a bunch of the leg work anyway. Here are the next two. I'll do the before and after on these ones. So this is the before condition. Here are the after shots. So didn't do as well as I would have hoped. That one did a little better, but I'm gonna have to go at this with steel wool next. Okay, everybody, we're back to these rings that I just did the evaporust on. Let it sit for 12 hours. Got a good amount of the rust off, but now what I'm gonna do is I am going to do this trick that I learned some time ago. I believe these are chrome rings, but they might be steel. Anyway, this is a great trick for chrome. What you do is you take the finest steel wool that you can find at the auto parts store, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take Windex. We're going to spray it on here. The Windex kind of just acts as like a lubricant, and you want Windex with like ammonia. Seems to work the best. And then what you're gonna do is just gonna rub the steel wool on this rust, and you're gonna be amazed at how well this gets the rust off. at this, show you this rust again. I'll come back and show you when we're done. All right guys, so I finished up, sprayed it off with water, and you will not believe the difference. My driveway is kind of not, it's kind of taken away from the effect, but I mean, look at this. Works a charm. It's beautiful. So this is a great trick. I'm gonna do the rest of these rings and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay guys, this is no joke. This stuff works so well. I probably should have just done this from the start rather than try the evaporust stuff. And these turned out amazing. I'll have to do a before shot. If you look at my video, the evaporust, you can see all the before. But I mean, these look just fantastic. So those are ready to go back on the Volvo and call it good.